Let me see. It says waiting for Leanne. Are we live? Oh my
Are we
gosh.
live? Wait,
We are
I see.
live. Oh, we are live. Okay. Um, well, okay. I just want to say hi. Welcome. I see avocado. Yay, excited. TC, love the idea of a live. I'm gonna I'm gonna try to figure out how to pin these comments so that other people can see. Let's see. Um, can we do this? I don't know. Okay.
I wonder if there's any way that I can see the chat as well.
Oh, you can't see the chat. Okay. So, folks, bear with us. This is my first time figuring out Ecamm. That's the streaming service that I'm using right now. So let's look at comments because I want to make sure everybody else can see, um, what we're all
I
saying.
think I can. I think I can see it now.
Oh, you can
So I
see it?
see something from TC, Ashley M, Stemples, Stilt Pepier,
Oh, it
TC,
says,
Ashley. Oh, okay.
okay, so I can say I can add to broadcast. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ashley M, hi. There's Stempel Stift Papier. Hello from Switzerland. That's amazing. I also want to highlight TC. Hi, TC. Love the idea of a live. Avocado says, yay, excited. Oh my goodness. So Ashley is from Tennessee. Hello, Ashley. Oh, good luck with the unboxing. Hi, Mudkip's mom. It's adorable. Notes from past Amy is here. Okay, so um, this is amazing. Hi, Allison.
Hi, Leanne, and hi, everyone.
Hi. Allison has graciously joined me on my very first live stream, and so this is going to be really fun. I think we respectively wrote down kind of a rough outline, and we'll go through it. And I'm pretty nervous. I'm pretty nervous, but I think we'll be fine. We're going to get through this. But I just want to say thanks, Allison, for joining me. Thanks for collaborating with me.
Oh,
Um,
my pleasure.
and so we'll see how everything goes. But first, I guess we kind of just want to address the elephant in the room. Um, Allison, you want to just go ahead and kind of share your thoughts on that?
Yeah. So Leanne and I have been chatting over the past few days, and we think it's important to acknowledge there's some pretty awful things happening right now. And we just wanted to address um, some of the conflicts we were feeling about having this live stream today because we are so excited to connect with you all. I think that's a shared goal that Leanne and I have for this year. And, we're really looking forward to this live stream, but at the same time, we just wanted to take a few minutes to acknowledge what's going on right now in California and maybe just spend 5-10 minutes or so kind of processing that together. And yeah, anything you might want to add to that, Leanne?
Yeah. So Allison and I were having a conversation earlier this week, and just through inspiration decided, hey, let's do a live stream. And then after we said let's do a live stream and I announced that I was going to do one, I just realized, I took a step back and realized, wait, there's just a lot going on in the world, and right now in the States, for me living in the Pacific Northwest and just knowing what's happening with the LA fires, I just thought, would it be tone deaf for us um, to not even mention that? Yeah, because I know for me personally, like outside of YouTube, it's something that has really been impacting so many of us, and so I just wanted to just acknowledge. Yeah, I thought it would be just important for us to even acknowledge that it's happening, and that because yeah, I Actually, if you want to take it, anything that you wanted to add, Allison. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a you know, what kind of prompted our discussion just before we hopped on was one of my favorite YouTubers that I like to watch, Benji Plant. I have been following his updates, and unfortunately, you know, his home, along with all of his neighbors, and I'm sure many neighborhoods, has just been decimated. And seeing that footage was quite yeah, it was challenging to see. And so our thought was that, you know, if any of you here have been affected, we just want to, you know, acknowledge how awful it is. And we have some resources that we can share in the chat a little bit later in case you're looking for, you know, something to do, because sometimes there's that feeling of helplessness or that feeling of, you know, feeling paralyzed in terms of seeing everything and not knowing necessarily what to do. So we will share some resources that I got from Paige Wassell, which is another YouTuber that is based in California. And then in addition to that, if you are impacted or you know anybody who is impacted, we just wanted to say as well that there are some resources out there that you can connect with, such as crisis lines and distress lines. So if you are ever feeling like you just need to do a little extra processing and you want to reach out to someone, then I encourage you to look into those resources. They tend to be nationwide as well as provincial in Canada, or perhaps statewide. Typically, they're 24/7 phone lines or lines that you can text and you can receive emotional support. So, just wanted to put that out there. If you are in need for any additional processing, then please consider looking up a resource like that.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Allison. We are still going to do the unboxing. We are still going to open and talk about all the stationery items, but I think we just wanted to acknowledge that even in a space like a live stream, talking about stationery and pens and inks and all of that, that we can still kind of acknowledge what's happening. And I think even just talking about it here, I think it helps us to even process a little bit. So I just want to acknowledge that. Also, I think through our stationery, just because of our stationery proximity or enthusiasm for it, I know Baumkuchen has been posting on their Instagram just talking about all the updates. I know that they've evacuated, and I think so far their business, their homes haven't been affected by. I mean, hasn't. I know they've been impacted, but not that their actual buildings have been burned or anything. They've been saved in that regard. But also, I think of like High Tide downtown LA. If y'all know of any other stationery shops in LA that you're aware of that are impacted, leave it in the chat. Let us know. But yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Um, okay. Is there anything else that you wanted to add before we pivoted?
No, I think I'm good for now.
Okay. Okay. Um, so thank you again for sharing. Yeah, Fountain Pendulum. Hi, Fountain Pendulum. Thank you for acknowledging the struggle and loss that many in California are experiencing. For sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Um, okay, so I'm okay. So I'm gonna toggle a little bit because I want to figure out how we can add the comments to the screen instead of me manually having to pin each one and then having to remove them. So I'm hoping we can find a way to be able to add all the comments on here. If anybody uses Ecamm for their live streaming and happens to know, leave it in the chat too. But for now, so kind of how we're going through our live stream is we're gonna just kind of talk about how we met and how we decided to do this. Then we'll go through the unboxing and then, just kind of close it out. So, yeah, let's see. Okay, so how we met was like about a year ago. I don't even know. It was probably through 8 Pen Questions or something. I
Hmm.
saw your video, or maybe it was the algorithm that fed it to me. But I saw your content, and as soon as I clicked on it, I was like, this Allison, she has a really calming and soothing countenance about her. And I was like, oh my goodness, and really thoughtful. And then you were talking about your ADHD journey, and I thought, wait, I mean, first of all, she loves fountain pens and stationery, and then she's talking about ADHD. And I thought, wow, what a wonderful human who is being really vulnerable and open about her own journey. And I think it's your openness that draws people in. And so then when I found out you were really into fountain pens too, then I was like, I need to reach out to Allison and see if we can at least just connect. And so I think you said it was over Discord that I connected with you,
It
but I was
was,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
I remember. Yeah, thank you for your kind words, and it feels it's so interesting to hear you speak about that because um, by the time you reached out to me, I was already like a full Leanne likes fan, and I had been watching your channel for so long. So it was one of those wonderful sort of full circle moments to get that message in my Discord inbox, which was Simone's Discord inbox.
yes.
So
Shout out to
yes,
Simona.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for connecting us. And so, yeah, I remember reading your message. There were so many things in it that just highlighted how many similarities and crossovers we had, and I was really excited to get to know you better.
Hmm. Yeah. So then we did a collab video. Um, my memory escapes me. What was our collab video about?
It was the joy of
Yeah.
experimentation.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we did a joint giveaway. And that was really fun because I think that gave us an opportunity to work together, see how we collaborated. And I remember as well, we had quite a few conversations before we got to that point. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel really comfortable with you now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. Well, here we are collaborating again. You're joining me on this live stream, um, and I think it was the fact that you had done that live stream last week or the week prior that watching it, I was like, oh my gosh, you gave me inspiration to try to join the live stream wagon. So here we are, and you brought up the idea that we could talk about some of the stationery that we sent to one another. Yeah, should I just go ahead and just kind of like set everybody up? So, okay, so this is an unboxing, but I have to tell you, I already unboxed mine. This is before we even, chatted and we were saying, hey, maybe we can do an unboxing and do a live stream about it. I received mine from Allison like a few months ago. So I've already been using it, but I'm really excited to share that with everybody. Allison, I did send something to her. This was like beginning of December, but of course, if you happen to live in Canada, you know that Canada had their Canada Post strike, and so Allison didn't get her gift, her box, until like I don't
Last
know,
week, this
last
week,
week.
it was this Monday.
Oh my gosh, on Monday.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so then we're like, okay, then I would love to be able to watch you unbox and see your reaction. And we're like, why not just have everybody, in who loves both of our channels to join in and to watch the unboxing. So, yeah. Let me see. Oh, TC says diagnosed with ADHD at 46 years old. When I went back to college, life changing for me to get my diagnosis. Planner saved my life. Yes, TC. I was actually diagnosed with ADHD later in life too. And I went to grad school, went back to school, just graduated in 2021 from grad school to be a therapist. So I'm a therapist now. But at that time, it was, feeling the overwhelm and like not feeling, just feeling like I was struggling 24/7 and not able to write papers anyway. So yes, I got diagnosed later in life. And I think Allison, yeah, you too later in life. So,
Yeah, TC, thanks for sharing that, Leanne. I also went back to school later in life, and it was while I was studying. I was writing about ADHD. I was studying, and I thought this feels very familiar. And I also got diagnosed a couple of years ago. So it's just been a long time of sort of piecing things together and realizing there's a different way to think about all those struggles that we have had up until now. Congratulations on your master's degree. That's amazing, TC.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Um, that is amazing. So I think it's amazing that we can be able to like finish and do something so well, even with the diagnosis. And I think it's really empowering to have to know that you have the diagnosis, and it helps you to move forward in a different way. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Okay, so as we were talking, as we were chatting, found out Allison was going to Japan, and I was so excited for her. So I was like, excited for you. Congratulations. Can't wait to see what you get. And if you have seen some of my videos prior over the summer, I was in Japan and Korea, and I did get to do like an amazing Japanese stationery haul. Um, but there were a few places that I missed and a few things that I missed. And so Allison was so kind to offer to like, hey, just say, hey, if when I'm in Japan, I'm happy to get you some things that you were aching to get. Um, and so and so I sent her my list, and my list was if you happen to be there, I don't want you to go out of your way, but I knew she was going to Kurashiki. She was going to the TSL shop in Okayama, and but that required like a 3 hour train ride from Osaka, I think.
Yeah, we went there from Tokyo, but it was like
Okay.
a half day trip.
Okay. Yeah. So, and we had such a tight itinerary that we couldn't go because I was going with my family. And so I said, Allison, if you can get me, so I was thinking, what are some things that you can only get in the shop? And I think that first item was the little TSL brass charm that has the little journeyman with the walking stick. And I think, he's carrying a knapsack. So I wanted that. And then I also was wondering, because I know TSL, if you check on their Instagram, they have their iconic tiger stamp. And I haven't seen it anywhere else. So I wondered if they sell it only in their shops. And so I asked Allison if you could get me that tiger stamp. And also, I just want to highlight Toxmot. Toxmot, she went to Kurashiki and she got herself, a custom made traveler's notebook with the tiger patch on there, and the way she had it just placed on the traveler's notebook, I was in love, and I wanted to actually get something just like that. But I was like, okay, so the next time if I ever could go back, that's what I will get. But I was like, okay, but if you can get me the tiger stamp, it's like the same sort of image, I think. And then the last one was, so what I'm learning is I thought I got the Itoya collaboration with Lamy fountain pen. And it was this forest green one, and I'll show it to you. But then I realized it wasn't the actual Itoya Lamy collab pen. So then I asked Allison, like, could you get that for me too, if you can? And so she did. And so she was able to get those three. So let me show that to y'all. Okay, I have this. Okay, so this is my
Ah,
indigo regular size traveler's notebook. This is the one that I'm currently using primarily as far as my traveler's notebooks go. And let's see if I can show it, if it'll show clearly. But yeah, so now it is like front and center in my indigo traveler's notebook, and I love it so much.
I love
It
it too. I
doesn't,
have one as well.
where do you have yours positioned?
So I have mine. So this is the TN that I got when I was there, and I've got mine just right here.
Oh my gosh, that's so
You can
cute.
see that.
I
Yeah,
love
it's,
it.
it's great.
I love it. Um, yeah, so I think it just looks so put together. I have, the other charms, and they you attach them by the little loop that they have. So sometimes it jingle jangles, which I don't mind, but I think the fact that this one, it doesn't it's attached directly
Mhm.
through the little line here. There's no additional brass hook or element, so there isn't that clanging sound that you get sometimes, which I like. Which I like, but I like that it's just different in that way. So anyway, I think it's really, really pretty, and I love it. I really love it, and I
I'm
think
glad.
I really love it with the indigo. And the indigo is almost like a blue black.
Hmm.
Like it really doesn't, the camera doesn't really pick up on the subtle blueness of it, but yeah, I love it. And I carry that with me everywhere. Um, and then this is the Itoya exclusive fountain
That's so
pen.
pretty.
It's so pretty. It's navy blue. It's like very dark blue. In fact, oh my gosh, just thinking about it, it's very much like my
Oh, nice.
indigo. Yeah, my indigo. Um, and it's got like this sort of copper, dark, rich copper finish, and it's got a black nib. And this is a fine, but you know what? In writing in my journals, I've noticed that this fine writes like an extra fine actually, because you can, some fines actually start to they can be a little bit juicier and write a more like a medium sometimes, but this one is
Right.
like I love it. It's got feedback. I wouldn't even say it's scratchy. It's got good feedback
Oh.
and it writes like an EF, an extra fine.
What
So
do you have inked in it?
oh gosh, I couldn't even wait. I was so excited to write in it that I just used the
Oh,
Lamy blue
nice.
ink. And I have to tell you, I'm in a blue ink mood these days. It was probably prompted by just the Lamy ink and just loving this pen. But then also, I saw Billie Eilish with my daughter recently, and Blue is also one of the big songs. And so I don't know, I'm in a blue mood right now, even with my Hobonichi Techo, my Jetstream, I'm writing predominantly with blue. And usually I'm not a blue ink girl. I'm like a black if it's going to be, if it's blue or black, I'll pick black typically. So it's really funny. But anyway, this is gorgeous. I love this so much. And I'll show you the pen that I got before that I mistakenly thought was the Itoya exclusive, but this is equally beautiful, but it's specific to Asia markets.
Well, that's
It's,
gorgeous
yeah,
too.
I think somebody told me it was like a field green is the official color. And then it's got like a gold detailing on here. And I would say that the gold detail is a lot shinier, whereas this one has a little bit of like a kind of like a it's not as shiny, not as finished, which I actually like. It kind of reminds me, it just has more of like kind of that vintage or antique or a worn patina look of the that the copper offers. And if I look at the nib too, the nib is also black, and this one is. Oh, I got it in a medium because I think I just wanted to try something a little bit more of a broader line. So,
Okay.
so anyway,
That
I
makes
thought, yeah.
Oh, no, I was gonna say that makes it feel better that I got you the fine because you said you weren't. You said I could do fine or medium, and after I got the fine, I thought I probably should have gotten her the medium because then she has the option to grind it down in case it's too broad. But it's nice to know that you have now both.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So I think they look so beautiful together. And I just wanted to say I happen to be collecting all of my stationery items, and then literally I had these two next to each other. But you can just see I like the navy blue and this sort of copper um, color. Yeah, this is a
Oh, that's nice.
it's a pair of scissors that I love. It's from Kokuyo, I believe. Anyway, let me just look at the comments. Anything that I'm missing with rose gold? Stemple stiffed papier with rose gold.
I think it's copper.
Oh yeah, they call it copper. Yes, the TN rabbit hole, so pretty. Yes, Lamy. I love Lamy. At first I thought I didn't really like the tri grip, but I've just gone back to it and I love it so much. Yeah. So there's that. And then last but not least,
Oh, Leanne, there's a question for you about
oh,
what
there's
blue
a
ink are
question.
you especially enjoying?
What blue ink am I especially enjoying? Um, you know what? I'll tell you, it's the Bungu Box Sanctuary Blue right now. It's got a little bit of like a teal, and I think even the more saturated, the better. Um, so yeah, it's the Bungu Box Sanctuary Blue. This Lamy Blue, I mean, it's a standard blue ink that they carry 24/7. And I've liked how it shades. It shades really
Oh,
beautifully. It's like a simple blue, but it shades beautifully. Yeah. Um, let's see. Okay, and then last but not least, where is my What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is my black traveler's notebook. Yeah, I know. It has the red elastic. This is the that Korean bus token. And then, oh, I guess I should also show you. This is the road trip brass clip. Um,
Oh,
Travelers Company, they did the caravan tour and came to the Pacific Northwest. And I was able to go there in person. Met a few folks. Actually, shout out to Lydia, Audrey, Kristen, Mia, Mike, and Elizabeth. There's one more person that I'm forgetting right now, but yeah,
great memory.
we stood in line for like 2 hours, and we really got to know each other. I went with my friend Mia. Hi, Mia, if you're watching. Hi. But anyway, okay, so before I open the last thing in here, which is the stamp, this is totally from Lindsay Scribbles. I saw that she put her sticker book in a PVC
Oh,
cover.
that's so smart.
I love it. And then how beautiful is that Starbucks Reserve sticker on there?
I have that sticker. I think I have that sticker in my sticker book, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do. This is my standard release, but I used washi tape to create a wallpaper.
Oh,
And then on the inside, I used the
oh,
sticker. Great
beautiful.
minds.
I know. I love it so much. So what I'll do actually is then I'll keep this together just like this.
I
Um,
love that.
yeah, and I have a lot of what stickers do I have in here? Oh, I have Sarah Studios fountain pen stickers. I
Her
mean, is
stickers are
that
the best.
they really are amazing. She loves fall. I love fall. Who doesn't love fall? Some Travelers Company washi tape stickers that I pre-cut so that I can put in um, my journals. But let me see. Okay, so the final item. So Allison, you told me that the tiger stamps aren't available. Um, they only what how do they use the tiger stamps?
So, when uh yeah, so when I went to TSL, they had on their second level a box of stamps that you could use and stamp to your heart's content, but they weren't for sale. So my takeaway was that you had to be there and you had this exclusive use of their stamps, and that was about it. So I probably spent a lot of time up there. I happened to go there when it wasn't too busy, so they were very kind. And yeah, I had an idea for Leanne because I wasn't able to get that actual physical stamp for her, but I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking, well, she might. Don't know what she wants to use the stamp for, but maybe it'll be for some scrapbooking or journaling. And I'll let you take it from here.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then you said Allison or Leanne, I'm so sorry, they don't sell the stamp, but what she did was she stamped them onto some paper, and the paper resides in this TSL Kurashiki insert.
Apologies for the giant stamp
Oh, I love that.
in the top.
I actually love that sort of
Okay.
mistake. Oh, you can't see my air quotes mistake because it adds so much character. And I can imagine how you took this, to the countertop where all the stamps are. You opened it, accidentally bonked it with the ink pad. I'm like, you know what? I love that. It's like so signature now. There's no other insert that looks like this. And then even this little piece right there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it adds so
I
much
was a little
character.
furious with my stamping. That's what happened there. I was so excited.
I
I
love
just
it.
stamps everywhere.
Okay, and then this is the stamp. This is the image. Um, and this is I love it. It came all the way from Kurashiki, the Superior Labor Company store in Okayama, Japan, 3 hours away. It took a half day to get there. And not only that, then she added all of these lovely stamps. This says TSL Leathers and Company. The Superior Labor is standard and strong, made in Japan. The
I love this.
Inland Sea. Huh?
I
Oh my,
love that bird. That one's probably one of my favorites.
I love it. So this whole image is a stamp.
Hmm.
Wow. No, I love it too. I love cranes. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. I wonder what that says in Japanese. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, no.
Yeah, there's some sort of Japanese text. I'm Korean American. How about you, Allison?
I'm Chinese, Chinese
Right.
Canadian.
Chinese Canadian. Yeah. Um, okay, here's more airmail, a little pirate ship, a skull. Every image, every stamp is so different. What else? Okay, and then just extra tiger stamps. So I don't even know how I'm going to use these stamps. So it's going to be used for some special occasion, or maybe it'll be special in that I use it for something very everyday. Might as well just like tear one out and add it to today's journal entry. But here is the writing sample of the Lamy.
Oh, that is a nice blue.
It's beautiful. Received November 4th, 2024. By the way, I miss writing the fours in 2024. Just as an aside with handwriting, I don't know if anybody's particular about that. When I had to start writing 2025, I didn't like aesthetically how it looked, but you know what can you do?
Yeah. You know what? It took me 6 days or so to realize that I had signed all my journal entries as January 2024. So I had to go back and I had to cross all of them out
Yeah.
because my brain just wasn't processing that we're in 2025.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. 2025 already. Um, but yeah, what is really beautiful about this insert is that the cover, it's kind of like a heavier, like a cotton card. It's not cardstock. Well, maybe it is, but it's got a lot of beautiful texture. And I wish I had some sort of lighting so you could really see. It's got kind of a rougher texture, and then the inside looks like MD cream paper, kind of their regular paper.
Mhm.
But it's so beautiful. So right now, I don't know specifically how I'm going to use it, but it's like my keepsake of images that I'll eventually add to journals. And so then on top of that, I have, my stickers that I'll add to journals. So this is more of like my accessories, my journaling accessories,
Oh, I love
aesthetic
that.
accessories, yeah, to add to my Traveler's Company notebooks. I think that's what I have. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Oh, thanks for taking us down memory lane.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
I,
checking the. Oh, sorry.
yeah, no, let's check.
Just to see if we're missing anything. So, oh, Stationery Dumpling is here. Hello, I love your
Hi.
channel.
Oh my goodness.
Um, I love Bungu Box Cinderella Slipper Blue. I wonder if I've tried that ink. While I was at Bungu Box, I was also there for a really long time. I
Hmm.
had a chance to try a ton of their. So I had my journal with me, and I tried. Let me see, which is from here. Whoa,
Oh, yeah, there we go.
here all the way down. These are all from. I can't. I can't do this. Hold on. My brain is like, move this way. Um, which did I try? What did you say it was? Cinderella slipper.
Hmm.
I don't think I tried that one, unfortunately. That's too bad. Sounds really pretty though. Blue green shading.
Yeah, blue green. It reminds me, I mean, I haven't seen it, and I don't think I was able to try it out when I was at Bungo Box, but it reminds me of Tang Misa Blue. Yoseka. I can imagine that it's like Tang Misa Blue because the Tang Misa Blue is got like the blue green. Um,
Mm.
so I'm curious to know if they're similar in that way. Also, I just want to give a shout out to Lorelai. Hi, Lorelai, one of my
Hi,
first pen
Lorelai.
friends when I started the channel. Yeah,
Aw.
yeah. I reached out to her as well, and we got to collaborate on an ink swap. So that was really fun. So hi, Lorelai. Um,
Yes, the airmail stamp is great.
oh
It's too
yeah,
bad you can buy some of the stamps.
I know. I mean, I guess that's what makes it special. They don't really care to broadcast their stamps to sell. I guess it's more like, it is more about the journey. So to be able to just come all the way from all the different parts of the world to come to that particular shop, that's the reward, I guess. Yeah. Um, yes, true about the 4. M. Sean Plans. M. Sean Plans is here. Hi, M. Sean.
Hi, I'm Sean.
M. Sean Plans. I love her content. Um, let's see. TC, we've been out of school with the weather. You're a teacher and it's going to be strange writing. Yes. TC, so where do you live? Like you're out of school with the weather? Okay. I'm just curious to know where you are. Yeah, writing 2025. It's kind of weird to write that. It's going to take some time.
Definitely. I
Yeah,
still feel like I was getting used to 2024 all the way up until December. It just
right,
went by fast.
right. Yeah. So Allison, you want to share your box?
Yes, let me grab it.
So I guess the story is, or maybe you can share. Um, so TC's in Louisville. Okay.
Well, I guess after we got back from Japan, and oh, I don't know if you can see Coconut. He's just.
No.
I've got a snack on my desk, and he wants some, so that's why
Okay.
he's being extra attentive.
Oh,
So when I came back from Japan, I mean, it's hard not to be enamored by Traveler's Notebook after visiting all of their locations and just falling so in love with them. And when Leanne mentioned that she was going to the caravan, I was saying, "Oh, it's too bad that you have to be there in person and there's only so many locations." And she said, "Well, actually, I'm going." And she very graciously offered to pick up a few items for me.
okay.
So, yeah, I haven't opened this box. This is what the box looks like.
My
It
goodness.
was sitting somewhere. I don't know. Where was it? I don't even know if it made it to Canada before the strike, but we were both watching that package tracking, and for almost, I want to say like almost a month, there was just no update. So
Yeah.
I thought maybe it's like I didn't know if it was going to
Mhm.
make it, but all of a sudden out of the blue, it popped up last week, and I got it on Monday, and I've been staring at it. I've been staring at it all week. So let me find something to open the box with. Apologies for the noise I'm about to make, but let me see if I can grab my scissors. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, it was really fun. It was kind of in the farthest. It wasn't in Metro Seattle. You had to drive to a ferry stop, I guess. I don't know. You had to drive, and then from was was it downtown Seattle? I don't even remember anymore. It could have been Edmonds, which is 20 minutes north of where I live. You wait in line to take the ferry. You waited probably 30 to 45 minutes, sometimes up to an hour. And then you take the ferry, which is an additional 30 minutes. And then when you deboard, it took another, I think we were pretty close by. So it took another like 30 minutes. But anyway, it was quite an excursion just to get there. And so we thought, who's going to be out here? It takes like 2 hours just to get here. But it was, by the time we got there were lines snaking the store
Oh my gosh.
out into the sidewalk. But anyway, there's a huge loyal following. I mean, I shouldn't have been surprised, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you were saying it was more of a remote area compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I'm just so excited that it sounds like you almost took the same kind of trip that I did to Kirishiki in a way. Like if you think about the
Oh,
time that
yeah.
it took
Uh
to
huh.
get there. So we went on journeys for
Oh, we sure did. We sure did.
So I'm gonna do my best to try to take you along with what it looks like. I've never done an unboxing live on camera, so all I hope is that the items don't fall out of the box onto the desk when I'm trying to show you things.
Okay, I'm
Um,
putting you solo for now just so people can see and you don't have to strain yourself to stay within that tiny little box.
Actually, I can't even see what the box looks like. Am I in the center of it, or because the
Yeah,
view
you
that I
are.
see is my full wide? Okay,
Yeah, you are.
okay. Let me see if I can. Okay, there are things that I don't recognize in here. Okay,
Oh my goodness.
this is what it looks like on the inside. Can you see that, everyone? hopefully. So I'll just take everything out and then I'll show you.
Okay.
And I don't know if anyone wants to say hi to Coconut, but he's anyway. He's just lingering around. Okay. Wow. Okay. Maybe. Yan. Okay.
What?
How
It's been so long. I don't even remember. Like
Okay.
it's been
Well, okay. I guess I'll start with. Gosh, I don't know where to start. Okay, I'll start with the things that I'll start with the thing in my hand. So the
okay.
first thing is this "Let's Go on a Road Trip" brass clip. I'll take it out of the packaging so you can see. I love Traveler's Notebook brass clips. I mean, did I really need another one? Probably not. But look at how beautiful this is.
Oh my goodness. So
I love
cute.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw on their press release or whatever, they said you can use this to close a bag of chips.
Oh,
And the first thing I thought was, yeah, I mean, I'm sure I could use it in my stationery, but I probably will go on a road
yeah.
trip and bring this for my
Yeah.
chips because
Yeah.
you can't have a road trip without chips. Um, this is so beautiful. And I really like the packaging. It's this beige color. Most of the other
Mm-hmm.
ones are sort of like a blue one, I think.
Mm-hmm. Of
Thank you so much, Leanne. Okay.
course.
Um, okay, I'll see. The next one are these stickers. I'm also really in love with their stickers. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll open it quietly. One moment. Um,
Yes, it is a good design for the clip. I love their Volkswagen van, by the way.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know these have made their rounds online, but I'll show you really quickly for anyone who's not seen them before. This is what the stickers look like. There's this um, "Let's go on a road trip." I just love the muted colors, the kind of
Yeah.
earth tone color palette.
Mm-hmm.
All their stickers always have such a really beautiful shine to them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these are so beautiful. And I this year I'm trying really hard not to hoard stickers in piles. So I've been pushing myself to actually use Traveler's Notebook stickers, and they're
Oh,
so
that's
much more
cute.
enjoyable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love these so much.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's adorable.
Have you ever taken a trip in something like this
In a
with your family?
camper?
Yeah.
No, but I am planning on doing it in the next few years. But yeah. Have you?
Really? No, it's that is something that I had always wanted to do. Like even when I was a kid, I used to ask my parents, "Can we get get a big camper van and do a trip that way?" But they were not they were not up for the idea. So perhaps now, maybe.
Yeah.
Um and I okay, so in the package there were also some additional stamps. These are from you, aren't they, Leanne?
Yes. Oh, you know what?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have to ask you really quick. Stationary Dumplings asking, will you use the stickers or hoard them forever?
I'm gonna use them. I have a hoard already of Traveler's Notebooks. I have the diner set. I have a few of the year specific sets, and I have a bunch from when I went to Japan, and now I have these ones. And as of this year, I have been really pushing myself to use them. So in my Traveler's Notebook, I bought the vertical weekly inserts, and I've
Hmm.
decorated them using stickers from this year.
So cute.
This is the um, let's see. This is the second half that I've done.
Hmm.
So I've really been trying hard to use the stickers, and yeah, I will find a use for these.
I love
So
it. Oh, I love how you're going all in. You're using multiple of their stickers on one cover. I love it. I love how you like composed
Oh,
everything.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me show all of you what I got from Leanne. So I got this hotel stamp.
Mm-hmm.
These will be going in my scrapbook for sure. Ooh, okay, this one is Travel and Sketch. I've never seen this stamp before, so I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Double-sided tape runners for those. Double-sided tape runners.
Oh,
Oh,
so that you could use the stickers and then reposition them and put them in another notebook if you wanted.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Traveler's Town. That's a good tip. Thank you.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Let's go on a road trip. I
So
love it.
good.
Thank you. These
Mm-hmm.
are really well done too. Like this one's really nice and saturated.
Oh, I love it. I know. It's a good blue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
some of them are like freshly, some of them are brand new and others you can tell were just like well traveled, well worn. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. This one must be new. Was
Hmm.
this one new for the event?
I think so. I think
Okay.
so. Yeah.
All right. Then I have this beautiful postcard. Thank you so much. I think, Leanne, I think
Mhm.
I know exactly where I'm going to put it.
Ooh.
So I've been watching a lot of Traveler's Notebook content, as one does when they're really into it. And I've noticed a lot of people put something decorative in this.
Oh. Uh-huh.
And I bought a bunch of postcards when I was in Japan, but I ended up sending postcards, so I didn't keep one for myself.
Huh.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. I like that pop of yellow, that
Yeah.
yellow tangerine. Uh-huh.
And I think it goes nicely with this, actually, this background. So
That's
thank
beautiful.
you.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Um, okay, so I'm opening this package.
What?
It's one of the Hobonichi
Oh,
books.
yes.
Ooh. And this is the design I actually kind of wanted.
Oh,
Did
seriously?
you know that?
Wow. No, I did not know that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I think I got three or two of the same design, which was really pretty, but this is one of the ones I really wanted. So
That's
thank
so,
you.
of course. Well, what's so funny is I received four of that same design. So
Oh,
because I had four, I don't think I was able to really appreciate how beautiful the design is. I just thought, oh, could they not have, varied some of the designs? But yeah,
maybe I should send you the one that I have because I have two, at least two of the
yeah.
same ones.
Uh-huh.
What are you going to use it for?
I have no idea, actually. I don't know. Two of them I will be gifting to some stationery friends. And then with the one that I have, I'm not sure yet. Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone know? I don't know if I dare ask, but do you know what paper it is? I can't
Yeah.
tell. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe Stationary Dumpling has some
Oh,
ideas because
yeah.
he's really on it with the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, all right. Next we have. Oh, let me take it out of the packaging. This is okay. So I loved the Blackwing release as well. I did not get the cover, but I loved the whole concept of the cover, the insert, and then the special edition pencil I think they
Mm-hmm.
had.
Mm-hmm.
So I resisted it, but thank you because I love I love this.
It's gorgeous.
This is what it looks like on the back.
And
This is
yeah,
so
what kind of paper is it on the inside?
it looks like it's cream Midori, which is my favorite.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no worries, stationary dumpling. It's okay. I I do love your videos when you test the papers out, so keep those coming. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about cream paper, cream Midori paper? Some
Oh,
people love
I love it. I love cream paper. I think it's because, I mean, you can write with the white, which is really nice, and I appreciate the white, but then the cream, I mean, it's a surprise to see how the inks will show up. Sometimes they lean a little more green or more vintage looking sometimes. So I love cream paper. Yeah.
I think that's what I like about it too, because I like to use a lot of brown ink and green ink, and I find they just look so warm
Mm-hmm.
when I write on this paper. And I do love the thinness of that Toy My River paper, but there's something about the texture on this one
Mm-hmm.
that I really enjoy writing on. So I will make good use of this. Thank you.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shall we do the main event or shall we do? Okay, let's do the main event.
Okay.
So I got a lovely note from Leanne, but I'll just take that off so that. Um, okay, so this. Eee!
Mm-hmm.
Cream paper is soothing. Yes. White, I agree. It does feel alarming.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I can understand why it's good for highlighting what the color actually looks like.
Mm-hmm.
But I think just for me, I'm more of like I don't know, a
Yeah.
mood writer. Like I want the vibes. I don't know how to
Right.
say.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Leanne. So I really have to thank you for this cover because my understanding was that um, all I asked for initially was the insert if they had that on its own,
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't think that I think they were very limited
Mm-hmm.
with the covers, and I understand even with the restocks they've had, they sell out so fast that they've become really difficult to acquire.
Really?
So this is very special. And oh, I'm just so grateful that you were able to get me one of the covers.
I know. I mean, the demand was really high. Yeah, I'm glad we were able to get some because yeah, I wasn't sure. I mean, they had already run out of the Blackwing notebooks because I was thinking about getting one, but then by the time I was ready to check out, it was already sold out. But yeah,
Wow.
high demand. It's a gorgeous cover, the one that you have right now.
It's
Oh,
so beautiful.
it's so pretty. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and it smells really nice. I love the smell of leather.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So it's dark brown and it comes with a blue elastic if you want to change it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I look at this like
Oh, that would be
how
perfect.
yeah, this would be perfect. Um
Oh, Stationery Dumpling says they try to buy it online and it's sold out within a minute. So I get it. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
that's disappointing.
Uh-huh.
I think there's one more. Is there one more restock or
I have no idea. I don't really follow them too closely, but yeah.
okay. And then yeah, it is rose gold. Let me see. Um so this is the traveler's train that I got in Japan. And then next to that, you
Oh,
can see this is gold and this is more like a rose gold.
mm-hmm. Love it.
I love it so much. This is the inside. What a beautiful green. One of my
Mm-hmm.
favorite shades of green. And it looks like the insert itself is like a craft paper brown.
Nice. How do you use your craft paper inserts?
I haven't. Oh, I can show you actually.
Mm-hmm.
I have a yellow craft paper here. Now you're
Mm.
seeing my whole Traveler's Notebook collection, but I have this Traveler's Diner.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I also am trying to be happy with the covers I have, Stationery
Yeah.
Dumplings. So I feel that. So I use the craft paper mainly as like a scrapbook.
Ah,
Yeah, because I
I love
think
it.
I tried to write. This one's from the Wonder Pens event, I did use fountain pen a little bit here, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it highlights the colors as well with the yellow craft paper. So because the paper is thinner,
Mm-hmm.
um, I think it like look how thick this gets, and I'm not even done the insert. So,
Was that your
so
very first? Was that your very first TN?
it was my very first special edition TN. So
Ah,
my very first TN, I've actually already gifted to my sister.
nice.
So she has my very first one. That was a navy blue or
Mm-hmm.
the blue one. And then my very, I guess my second one is, oh, hi, Wendy Sue.
Hi,
Nice to,
Wendy Sue.
we're
Good to
just talking
see
about
you.
traveler's notebooks. Yeah, the one that I was using primarily until Japan was this, this camel one, just a plain camel. And I was
Mm-hmm.
actually hoping to send this to Baumkuchen at one point and get the customization service done, but putting that on hold for now because
Right.
I did get the one from Kirishiki, and
Mm-hmm.
that was mainly it until I went a little crazy in Japan and I got
Yeah.
two extra covers,
Oh
and
yeah.
now I have this one. So, what have you used yours for, or what do you think you'll use yours for?
Let me see. Let me add myself really quick. I don't know yet with the craft paper. I did try using fountain pen ink on it. I didn't really like it. So yeah, I have plans to collage in it. Um, Actually, that's one of my like not resolutions, but I am hoping to collage more a lot this year. I did a little bit by the end of last year and loved it so much. It was actually pretty cathartic. So I want
Mhm.
to use the craft journal to do that. But yeah. Hmm.
Maybe something we can do together on
Oh
a
yeah.
live stream.
Hmm. That might be cool. Yeah.
Okay, last two things.
Okay.
These really adorable. What are these packages? They're so cute.
Oh, yeah. Let me come back online. So they're Sanrio, Bad Bats Maru. That's the character of the Sanrio character. But I got them from Casey, my pen friend Casey. She sent me a ton of Birmingham Pen Company ink samples, and she had them in that Ziploc bag, those Ziploc baggies. And so
Oh,
I'm just reusing them. But yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, inside, so this is what they look like on the back. There are some ink samples, which I'm so excited about. I don't even remember okay, so the first one is, um, and they all made it intact, thank
Oh,
goodness.
good.
Because the day that your package arrived, it was, I think, minus 13 outside,
No
which
way.
I don't know what the conversion is, but it was cold.
Yeah.
So this one is, I apologize in advance for my pronunciation. Kyo Iro, um, cherry blossom of Kiage.
Oh yeah, Kayage or something. Yeah.
What? Tell me about this color.
Okay, so that is an ink that I have housed in my Platinum Century Lilas, like pink. I those That was a pen and ink combination that I bought specifically in Kyoto because I know those that line of inks are I don't know if it's based it is based in Kyoto, and so all their names are named after landmarks and experiences that are uniquely from Kyoto. But yeah, it's like a darker pink, like a vintage cherry blossom color. It's not a light pink,
Ooh.
it's like a darker pink. A
Okay.
little bit more
Cool.
muted, not super bright or magenta like. Oh, TC has that color. Yeah, I love it so much. Yeah, it's a
Mm.
wet ink, I think. Yeah.
Oh, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know what I'm going to put it in, actually. I
Ooh.
haven't talked about it on my channel yet, but I did get one fountain pen when I was in Japan, and it was a custom pen that I got at Ancora.
That's
I
right.
don't know.
Uh-huh.
Let me see if I can. Do you want a little sneak peek? Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay. Once I find it. Okay.
Yeah. TC says, yep, put it in a dry writer. because it is a
And I
very
think
wet ink. Yeah.
so. This is the pen.
Oh, so pretty. That's perfect.
What do you think? I think it'll be
Hmm.
perfect for the sink. It's I don't know. Does anyone know what the model of pen is? It's a sailor pen. Um, I don't know. You get to go. You get to pick the different body parts. I learned this from one of Talksmot's videos, and I actually
Mm.
did um, decide to go ahead and get one. But I did ink it up with Compeki, which is the ink that I ink all my pens with to
Ah,
start, just as a
uh-huh.
kind of test. And I noticed it was quite a dry writer. So sounds like the
Okay,
perfect match. I'll have to do that.
perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah. Lorelai says that pink is super pretty, and I have to say, yeah, for some reason it reminds me of you, Lorelai, because when Lorelai and I did some ink swaps, I it just reminds me of the sort of aesthetic that Lorelai would appreciate. Yeah, it's just kind of like a dark, yeah, dark muted pink. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Profit. Maybe. I'm
Oh
not too
yeah.
familiar with the. Sorry, my dog is crawling in.
Oh, I a LaCool is LaCool a platinum? Oh no, that's Sailor. I think it's a Sailor. Maybe it's like a Sailor LaCool.
Oh,
Um,
maybe.
yeah, Sailor LaCool. It reminds me of that. Um, but if anybody else knows, yeah, let us know.
Okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll look it up.
Oh, Sailor Prophet. Hmm.
Okay, the next one is Sailor Kingdom Note,
Hmm.
um, Grape Dyed Cloak.
Yes. A commenter recently told me that it's actually called like grape dyed gown.
Oh,
Um, and they said that the ink was inspired by Murasaki Shikibu, which is we know to be one of the ink colors for the Pilot Iroshizuku purple ink,
oh,
Murasaki Shikibu. But Murasaki Shikibu is a name of a writer, a novelist back in the early 16 or 1500s. I don't know. But I think it was her name was Lady Murasaki Shikibu. And she wrote, the commenter said she wrote the first long form novel ever, which I don't know. I have to verify that. But it's from the tale of Genji. I think yeah, it's like Genji's grape dyed gown. So anyway, this ink is inspired by Lady Murasaki Shikibu and the grape dyed gown that's mentioned, I think, in that novel. Yeah.
that's so special. Thank you. I
Mhm.
can't wait to try this. So I don't know if I told you, Leanne, but in my uh, in my health and wellness journal,
Mhm.
I've decided that I'm going to ink up a new pen with a purple ink for every month of the year.
Yes.
So this
Yeah.
entire book is going to be all purple, and
Amazing.
I think I'm just going to have to move this up to February because I want to try.
It's very saturated. I love it. I have it actually in my medium Lamy. It's very wet. So I have to
Oh,
write very fast in order for it to not feather or bleed through. So I would say put it in a extra
extra.
fine. Yeah, if you can. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
unfortunately, this is one of the papers that my thing is stuck at the moment. It's one of the papers that writes really broad. So,
Mhm.
but it's okay. I'm excited. Thank you so much. I'm really in. You're saying that you're really in blues, like a blue ink mood, and for some reason, I've been all about purples. Like I thought it was a phase that would end, but I'm
Yeah.
still going for purple ink.
Oh
So
yeah. No, me too. If it's not the blue, this is very recent because I just received it. But I love like Bungo Box's sweet potato purple. It
also one of
reminds
my
me
favorites.
Yeah, it reminds me of Erbon's Poussière de Lune, which I also absolutely love. It's like an eggplant purple, which is I love eggplant purples. I think you might really like the grape dyed gown. But yeah, anyway. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. I don't think I can do that today because I'm too clumsy, but it would be fun to do a little swatch of all of
Yeah.
these. Okay, the next one is Bungu Box Kabayaki.
Yes.
Looks like it's a brown, maybe.
It's a beautiful brown. Hmm.
Mm,
I also love brown inks. Yeah.
yes, me too. One of my favorite colors.
Yeah.
Do you have the new Pilot Kakuno colors? I do not, but they are gorgeous.
I was really tempted to buy some, but the thing is I don't prefer writing with Pilot Kakunos. I like platinum preppies. Yeah. I think the aesthetics of the Pilot Kakunos are much better. I think they're gorgeous, and the new colors are absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, if Platinum Preppy could maybe up their aesthetics game, then But oh yeah, M. Sean Plan, she's really into browns. I am really into browns. Yeah,
I I'm with you there.
yeah.
I have a writing sample of Kabayaki.
Mm-hmm.
It's on cream Tomura paper, but it's this one right there.
Oh, it's very dark. It's like a red brown there.
Yeah, so this one was with a Platinum Preppy 03. I don't know if that's
Yep.
fine,
It's
maybe.
probably more like yeah, it is like a fine. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at it now and I think this is one of the ones I wanted to buy, but Sweet Potato Purple, which is down here, really
Mm-hmm.
stole my heart. It's just such a
Oh
beautiful purple.
yeah. Yeah.
Sorry for chip nail polish. Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. Um, all right, two more. This one is Kyoiro Stone Road of Gion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that another brown?
It's like a gray brown, kind of like a tan gray brown.
Beautiful.
And that's a
Okay.
drier ink. So make sure to put that in a wet writer.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe good for the the paper that's really absorbent too, to use a really dry.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, last one is Bungu Box Sanctuary Blue. Is this
Yes.
the one that you're saying is
Uh-huh. Yep. I love
ooh.
it. Mm-hmm. Um, I don't know if I have it. Yeah, I'll have to track it down. I don't think I have a notebook accessible that has Sanctuary Blue right now, but really, really love it. Let's see. Uh,
Greeny browns? Ooh.
Greeny browns, like Inaho. Is that what it is? Greeny browns or Safari, Diamine Safari?
I'm also thinking Rikucha, or I'm
Oh,
not sure.
yeah.
That's
Uh-huh.
one of my favorite inks as well.
Yeah. Yep.
If you have
Um,
any other recommendations, always love try new inks.
yeah. No, Lorelei says, Handmade by Lorelei says, Tono and Limbs Alexandrite. That sounds beautiful. Tono and Limbs inks. Actually, Lorelei introduced me to Tono and Limbs very early in my journey. And then TC
Are
says
they dry
Vita.
inks? I,
Yeah.
I got a bunch of ink samples for my ink vent that I did. I'm just seeing if I have that ink. I got a bunch of Tono and Limbs, but
Mm-hmm.
not Alexandrite. I've only swatched them with my this whatever this thing is called.
What is that? The
Thank
Kakimori?
you. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yes, the Kakimori brass nib. Mm-hmm.
and it feels a little dry.
Mm-hmm.
What is your take on Tono and Limbs?
I don't know. We'll have to ask the chat. I mean,
Okay.
Lorelei introduced me to Tono and Limbs, so I'm curious, Lorelei, if you know if Tono and Limbs tends to be a wetter or a drier set of inks. Wait, TC, you have 280 inks, or are you saying you have Sailor 280? Because I think Sailor 280 is a green brown ink too. Anyway,
Muddy Bucket I've heard is really pretty.
yeah, it is really
I've
nice.
heard that's similar to Inoho, I think.
Uh huh. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much for these samples. I'm so excited to try them out.
Of course. Haven't started them, but she wants to try. Okay. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy all the stationery items. Yeah.
I will.
Oh
I
my
already do.
goodness. Yeah. Okay.
280.
Whoa, TCS 280. Oh yeah. No, I think I don't I'm sure I'm not too far behind you, if not around where you're at, TC. I haven't ever really counted, but yeah, anyway, I have a ton. I have a ton too. Allison, is there anything else that you wanted to share? I think we're at the end now.
I think so. I find this one to be perfect, is in my Platinum 376 and has shimmer. There are many different lines of inks. Tono and limbs. The ones I bought are called Earth. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Lorelai. I'm gonna look into that. And what nib is your Platinum 3776? Because I still haven't figured out a pen that I'm willing to use with my shimmer inks. I had bought a broad nib for one of my Kaweco sports, and I was gonna make that my shimmer ink pen. Um, but I don't think the feed is. I'm very new at understanding the mechanics of it, but I don't think the feed is big enough. And so Wendy Sue has been coaching me a lot on suggesting some pens. But anyway, if you have any more suggestions, let me know because I would like to enjoy some of my shimmer inks.
Mm-hmm. Wendy Sue says Tono and Lim seem pretty similar to Sailor as far as wetness. So I'm saying, yeah, they're probably more wet than dry. Um, Stationary Dumpling says, yeah, they keep giving you an ad every few minutes. It just interrupts the stream. I am so sorry about that. I think you just have to take off the ads. You have to proactively take off. I didn't change any settings on the live stream when I first initiated it, so I really do apologize about that. I'll take that off the next time. Every few minutes, that would annoy me. I am so sorry. Okay. Yeah, is that happening? Is that the case for everyone else that you're getting ads every few minutes? I'm sorry about that. Okay. Oh, TC says, I think she's saying, unfortunately, you may have started at Leanne likes, but I love it. Is it like the ink rabbit hole? Getting the 280 inks. Oh my goodness. Um, Handmade by Lorelei says, get the broad.
Oh, okay.
Get the broad, yeah. Okay. All right. Um, I guess any last thoughts? Any last words from Allison?
Um, did we want to show the snacks we brought?
Oh, sure.
And then maybe we can end it there.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, what snacks did you bring? What snacks did you have?
Well, I didn't want to eat on camera, so
Yeah.
I only took one bite, but this is a slice of sourdough that we baked um, just before the stream started. So I will, this is why coconut is hovering around. Oh, that's funny. That it's an Atlas Stationer. And then the next one is
Funny.
it's a green tea Kit Kat. So when we were in Japan, we bought a box of Uji matcha Kit Kat, which
Ooh.
didn't know that was special. Just
Uh-huh.
bought it and I don't know, fell in love with it. But we've already finished it. So at our local grocery store, we found some green tea Kit Kat, and hoping it would taste the same, and it sadly does not. So who would have thought it would be that different? I mean, I guess yeah. That those are the
How
two snacks I brought.
how is it different? Like,
It tastes more. How else can I describe it other than saying more matcha? Like it's like if you were making a matcha and you put more matcha powder. It just tastes more
oh,
concentrated, I think is what I'm trying to say.
I see. Less creamy and more of the matcha powder, which is very bitter.
Yeah.
I
So these are
see.
good, but
Huh?
now we're wondering, like we've already started researching, can we buy the Uji matcha and have it delivered to our place because
Oh, wow.
it's a special treat for us.
Oh man, that would be amazing if you can get your hands on that. Yeah. I
Yeah.
might even ask for a sample if you can mail one to me. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my goodness. What else? Anything else?
Nope, that's all I brought for my snacks.
Okay. I know I was so into the live stream that I didn't even think about eating any of my snacks. I mean, the only thing is my tea. I have it. I put it especially in my Starbucks Reserve roastery mug that I got in Tokyo.
I love that.
I love it so much, and I think this is what I love about the live stream is you could really do an up close. I mean, I'm sure I
Mhm.
could have done it on my phone because I usually record all my videos on my phone. But anyway, um, I have what I have in here. I had to bring it because these are snacks I actually got in Canada. I was in Vancouver just last week. We went to Vancouver, went to Whistler for a few days. We always make a pit stop in Vancouver. If you have anybody know or live in Vancouver, please let me know. But anyway, we love Vancouver because we live in Seattle. We always when we are a skiing family, so whenever we go to Whistler, we make a pit stop in Vancouver. And we go to this place called India Fusion, which has amazing Indian food. Next door, they have this Persian market, and this is called Sadaf special
Oh.
blend tea with cardamom flavor. I
Mm.
so the story about this tea is my dear friend when I lived in Dallas. She's Iranian American, and whenever we would go to her house, she would offer me tea, this specific tea, and add a splash of milk, and you can't beat it. So then stopping by the Persian market next door when we had our lunch in Vancouver, I bought a box of this, and this is loose leaf, but usually I have just gotten the tea bags. So that's the tea that I'm having right now, which I love. And then these other two items I got in Vancouver, uh, biscuits, digestives.
Oh,
So
those are the best.
this is it. This particular brand that you have?
Well, actually,
Okay,
I don't know if I've
I
tried.
I want to get into digestives in 2025. I think in America we don't really eat digestives. I think it's more like UK or more Canada, so many other places outside of the US. But so next to my tea, the tea that I bought, they had a section of digestives. So I was planning on eating one, but they're all individually wrapped. There's I think two in each bag, and I like that they're subtly sweet but perfect
Mm.
with tea.
Do you
Yeah.
dip them in your tea?
No, is that what you're supposed to be doing?
I mean, I don't know if
I mean,
there's a right
could
or
you?
wrong way, but I suggest you try it and let me know what you think.
Okay. Will it crumble? Does it crumble when you
You
put it
have
in
to
tea?
you have to eat it right away. So I would
Okay.
just like a little bit and
Okay.
then yeah, because then it really softens and takes on the taste of
Ah,
tea and I don't know. Does anyone else dip their
lovely.
cookies?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my goodness.
thank you so much, Yuri.
I know. So sweet.
Well, thank you, TC. I hope you enjoy. Thank you, Stationery Dumpling, for coming as well. I
Yeah,
want to go back to Japan so badly. I
I do
don't know
too.
if and when we'll be able to do it again, but what a trip of a lifetime.
I know. I because we are a skiing family, we it would be a dream. People are just saying skiing in Japan, you can't top it. It's supposed to be amazing. So maybe a wintertime excursion. And then last but not least, I don't know if y'all are aware of this. This is Lucky Candy. Um,
That's so cute. That's my
yeah.
childhood.
Oh yeah, these are amazing. So we stopped by because there's so many amazing Asian markets in Vancouver, and these are lucky candies that you normally get for the New Year. The
Which
Lunar
is
New
coming
Year,
up.
yeah, it's coming up. I think it's on the 29th, and I'll just open one up. These are the dreamiest strawberry cream candies. They're hard, and then they get a little gooey. Not gooey. They're kind of like Jolly Ranchers, where they start to get soft and will stick to your molars.
Yeah.
Oh, do more lives, Leanne? Okay. I will try to do more lives, Lorelai. Yeah. Yeah. Um, but yeah, so those were the snacks that I was planning to eat if I wasn't so nervous. But yeah.
I, I was staring at them and I was thinking, oh, yeah, we were going to start with that, but I think we were both a little
I know.
nervous.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, today for your kind comments and for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. We'll probably do more. And now that I've broken the seal and I've done my first live stream, I'll probably do more. We can do like swatching parties and, look at how the inks dry together. And because, that's really the thing that brought me into this channel is just, playing with inks. And so I'd love to be able to play together with folks through live streams too. So,
I think that'd be
okay. I think this is it. Okay, I just click finish. But um, Allison, it was great. Great to do this live stream with you. Thanks for joining me.
likewise. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thank you,
Okay.
everybody. Take care.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye.